This is Z, and today we're doing the Q&A video. This is late. I meant for this to come out yesterday. It did not. So I'm re-recording it to see if it will actually let me upload it without complication this time. Okay. So I just got a list of questions. I guess I'm just going to roll through them. Alright, GamerDude146 says, what is your city? Well, my city actually happens to be Antarctica. Yes, that is it. My city is Antarctica. Antarctica is my city. GamerDude146 says, what languages do you speak? You see, that question was not clear. For example, I don't know if he meant fluently, or if he meant, just any language I could happen to speak one or two words in. So, you know what? I'm just going to say all of them, because Zikipa is the same in all languages. So I can speak all languages on the planet. Alright, again, GamerDude146 asks, do you have a YouTuber that inspired you to do YouTube? And if so, who? I mean, kind of. I do. That YouTube channel would be Chicken Leg. That channel is what started it all for me. I saw that, and I thought to myself, this channel is amazing, I want to be that. And so I started a YouTube channel, and here we are now. Alright, GamerDude says, when are you streaming again? Well, recently the software that I use for streaming has not been the nicest and has been crashing the whole computer. So when will I be streaming again? Whenever they fix that issue. He asks again, GamerDude asks, how many greenists do you know exist? I can't say that I know how many exist. He wants to know if I can give you guys any hints for my 100 video special. I actually have no idea what I plan on doing, but I plan on making it something I have not done yet. So probably not this game, because I'm doing this game right now. So I can give you a hint, I guess. Not this. Unless you want it to be this. It's probably not going to be. This is an amazing game as this is. We'll just blow that guy up. Of course, I'll probably end up instantly dead as usual. Oh no. I have no guns left. This might be a slight problem. Every single thing you see on car, they can remove. All guns are what they have removed so far. And one of my wheels. But that is okay because all of my wheels are capable of turning and steering the car, so it makes no matter. But they were not intelligent enough to remove my ability to become invisible. And he ran into me. Well, that plan went down the drain. This is going well. This is going extremely well. GamerDude146 asks, do you have any theories regarding Star Wars Episode 8? If so, could you maybe make some videos on them? I have not been keeping up with all the trailers and stuff that have been coming out, so no, I don't have any theories. I do hope, however, that they mention that Jar Jar Binks is actually the big Sith Lord. And you might be asking yourself, how is this possible? Well, I think we all know that people who use the Force can live long times. GamerDude146 asks, when the face reveal coming? I don't know. I haven't really been planning on a face reveal. But maybe in the future there will be one. Okay. Gamer Dude 146's biggest fan, mind you that there's actual name, asks, if a person is deaf, what language do they think in? Well, you see, if they're deaf, they can still see, which means they have the potential to learn how to read English or whatever language is native to their land, so they might think in that as in, like, written. Although, they do make their own language, I would think, and assign their own names to things within their own mind. Otherwise, like, what? Do they just not think because they're deaf? Or not deaf, I mean deaf. Yeah, if you have the inability to hear, you become deaf. Just, let me think from that. Mortis in Persona, I believe, is it Italian? I don't know death in Italian. Actually, I think it's Pace, maybe? No, that's peace. Pace is peace. Yeah, definitely death in person means peace in person. Same things. Confirmed, 100%. Okay. Gamer Dude 146's biggest fan asks again a different question. Same name of Gamer Dude 146's biggest fan. Asks, how do you sexually identify? I will not answer that question because not all genders get very along much, and some people don't get along with people who believe in the fact that there is a single gender that exists. Or if you think that the number is different than theirs. So, for reasons that I have just disclosed, and the fact that they want to remain popular, at least somewhat, I will not disclose any sort of that information. What do blind people see in their dreams? You know, well, maybe they have their own images in their head. Because, much as I said with a deaf person coming up with their own language, I'm sure maybe a blind person has their own idea of what the entire world around them looks like. I mean, they still are alive, and they still know the world exists around them. And who's to say they even remember their dreams? I don't remember my dreams. Gamer Dude 146's biggest fan asks, is Kosovo real? Well, that depends on whether you're talking about the country of Kosovo or the actual land of Kosovo. Now, if you are like me, and I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Battle of Kosovo. A battle which was slightly important that took place in the land of Kosovo. So then you know that, yes, it does exist. Now, whether or not it's a country, I will not answer that because that is too controversial. And YouTube likes to delete videos that are controversial. Okay, GamerDude146's biggest fan says, who would you choose to kill if you could only choose one of Trump or Clinton? That is exactly what it says. Now, the convenient placements of random of prepositions make this really easy to read. But I have to say, I'm assuming what it's asking is if I could kill Trump or Clinton, who would it be? I think Donald Trump Jr. Not Donald Trump Sr., the president, Donald Trump Jr. Because a lot of people don't know this, but he is actually in charge of the entire universe. And I think that's not the kind of power that one person should be able to have. So eliminate him not because I don't agree with anything he says or do or anything anyone related to him says or does, but because he is in charge of the entire universe, and that is not something I agree with. Not his fault, that's just the way it is. And am I wrong for not liking that? Maybe. But you know what? Who cares? Okay, I'm just gonna try not to die this time. Because I am very good at this game, as I'm sure you could all tell. Oh, that's 4v1. This is... They all teamed up on me. That's how that normally happens, by the way. GamerDude146's biggest fan asks, what is your real name? Okay, my real name is, now don't laugh, my real name is Abraham Washington. Abraham Zek Washington. My middle name is Zek. GamerDude146's biggest fan said face reveal ? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. If he's asking me if he is going to do a face reveal, and he's asking me to decide whether or not he's going to do a face reveal, I'm going to say yes. Yes, GamerDude146's biggest fan, you will be doing a face reveal. Taj Mahal. 3 different words. Taj Mahal. If Apple made a car, would it have windows? Well, actually, Apple is working on making a self-driving car, and since it's not being driven by a person, no, I actually don't think it would have windows. So, no. Taj Mahal asks, have you ever been so far as to even pretend to be more like? Well, I think the real question is, has anyone ever really been so far as to think they even wanted to pretend to be more look like do? I think the answer is no. Because have you even ever tried to pretend more do look likeest than your opponent who is also trying to pretend to be more look like this? And I don't even think that's possible for a human to understand, comprehend, or do. A flounder, on the other hand, probably can do that. So if you're referring it to as a person being able to do that, I would say no. It being possible across all the species, yes. Does that person have a cannon aiming at their face? Okay, that guy knows what they're doing. 100%. Come on. I hope it's like the same thing as just the existence of Snapchat, a losing streak. I mean, their stock has done pretty much nothing but go down since it was made. I mean, maybe it went up the first few days, but that's because you're going up from not existing. So, you know. Taj Mahal asks, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Well, making bad quality videos, that's what I'm doing.